Hi, this is Jeff Leonard from Studio Cycles and StudioCycles.com, and in this short YouTube video I want to talk about buying used black new generation Lemonds RevMaster Pros. Now this here is a brand new current generation Lemonds RevMaster Pro, and I think if you're a consumer and you're looking at a brand new Lemonds RevMaster Pro, you're pretty well off. You're pretty safe. But there are a lot of these black Lemonds RevMaster Pros showing up for sale by used fitness equipment companies, and I want to point out some things on these bikes that I think consumers ought to know. 2, 3, 4 years of use in a commercial facility, and clubs will roll them over, and even though they look palatable to the naked eye, the things that go wrong with these bikes in 2 to 4 years of commercial use, which aren't easily visible to the untrained eye. Number one, there is spring steel which connects this resistance pad. This is just a sweat cover. There's a pad underneath this, but it goes back to this hinge plate. And then there's a thin piece of steel that connects the back of the resistance pad to the frame. And the problem with that is those leaf springs or spring steels are notorious for rusting and cracking and failing. And that's not an easy process, and they should be replaced. Number two, bottom brackets. Bottom brackets on these bikes are notorious for failure after 2 to 4 years. Even though the bike may feel decent, you buy it with a 30-day, 60-day, 90-day warranty and the bottom bracket fails, you're looking at $100 to $200 repair. Number three, the cams in the handles. These are quick release handles, and there's a cam in here that starts to wear out after 2 to 4 years. Again, it may lock when you put your butt on it to test it in that giant used fitness equipment warehouse, but if that part wears out, it's another added repair. And then finally, Lemonds switched to a different type of a crank setup on their bike, where in the past, the crank arm came down, it was cast, and it had 5 arms like a spider, and it was connected to the belt wheel. Now on these new bikes, new like in the last 3 years, the belt wheels appear solid, and if you look at it, there's no connection points at the end of the crank where it attaches to the belt wheel. The hardware that attaches the crank arm to the belt wheel is behind the belt wheel. And when those shear, and there were a number of bikes where they sheared, that's $150 to $300 repair cost. So, with all that being said, you're gonna see a lot of used Lemonds RevMaster Pros that clubs are selling. They're rolling them over. It's typical for a club to roll over their bikes after 3 or 4 years, and they're going to sell them to giant used fitness equipment companies for $100, $200 a piece. They're going to wipe them down, fluff them up, give you a 30, 60, 90-day warranty. This is not a good bike to buy used unless the company can tell you without a doubt that the bike's been completely gone through, the flywheel bearings have been changed, the bottom bracket's been changed, the leaf spring's been changed, the belt itself has been changed, the small cams and the handles have been changed, and while they're at it, they might as well pop a new seat on there for you, because that's what we do when we sell a bike like this. So, if you're watching this video, you're already on YouTube. We have 130 videos on here. I invite you to check out our website at StudioCycles.com. Studio Cycles is plural and all one word. No one in this industry has more experience than I have. I've got a combined 15 years in the fitness and exercise bike industry, and before that I had 15 to 20 years in the bicycle industry. So you can contact me directly. I'm the owner of the company at 888-909-BIKE. 310-664-1375 or 818-470-2204. Give me a call. Tell me what your concerns are, what you're looking for, what the application is, how many people are using it. Do you have cycling shoes? Is your husband using it? Is your boyfriend, girlfriend, neighbor, whatever? Call me up, talk to me before you spend your hard-earned money, especially on a used bike from a used fitness equipment company that sells everything and specializes in nothing. Okay? I appreciate you watching this video, and best of luck to you on your road to health and fitness.